Hey everybody, it's Mike aka That Reseller Guy. It's Thursday and I apologize for not having a full-length video out the past couple days. Just kind of been involved with getting a bunch of other stuff done on eBay and around the house and that type of thing. Keeping my daughter, taxiing her around to all of her activities and just general day-to-day stuff. Just haven't been able to get a video out. So I'm here today to do it. Now, today pretty much is going to be a what sold video. I have some other stuff sitting around that I'm going to show you that I've picked up over the last couple days to a week, stuff that I just haven't shown you yet. A lot of it hasn't been listed. Most of it's going out to my antique booth though. So there's this little shelf that I have over here. I kind of keep stacking up my antique booth items, and then once every week or so I get them all together, price them, and get them out to my booth. So that's what we're going to do. So let's get started. Okay, the last 24 hours has been pretty slow on eBay. Now, a couple days before that was decent, but today we only got, let's see, 1, 2, 3 items back there that I need to ship out. So I'll go ahead and show those to you. It's going to go kind of quick because there's only 3 of them. First up, super cheap. Sold one of these little stickers, these vintage football stickers. This is the Packers. Got a couple different teams, picked up bulk lots of these. Actually bought them from Lonnie over at Garage and Shed Flips. Picked up some bulk lots. Sold a few of them so far. Sells for $3.99 free shipping. It's not a big sale. I'm just going to throw it to an envelope, put a stamp on it, ship it out that way. And I'll still net a couple bucks. Next, we have a patch. This is a Harley Davidson patch, and I've been talking a lot of Harley stuff the last couple days because I did buy 2 box lots, and I think it was a couple weeks ago now at the local auction, and I plan to do really good on these boxes. I've already in the profit on them. This one here is a patch. It says Harley Davidson Motorcycles, United to Ride. You can see it's about what is that, about 8-9 inch patch, something like that. Store price, $25. But for me, I had it at 20 bucks plus shipping. They sent me an email, offered me $10. No, that wasn't going to work. We countered back and agreed on 15 bucks plus shipping. So yeah, $19 shipped. This last one is kind of a weird oddball item, and I don't even really know how to describe it other than I've had something similar once, and it was a Disney one. And if you've been watching me for a while, maybe you remember that item. It's an award or a completion type desk paperweight thing that it seems like some of these loan companies give out to probably their own employees once that loan is paid off. The Disney one was pretty cool. It had Mickey Mouse on it, and that's why I bought it. I probably would have never bought this if it didn't have this Monopoly board. So this is for Starwood Resorts, and maybe you can see in the pop-up, you can see the description a little better, but it looks like a Monopoly board, and this commemorates Bear Stearns and Company and their loan to all these Starwood Resorts and hotels and everything. So kind of cool. It's this lucite desk weight. This thing's heavy, probably weighs a couple pounds. Picked it up for just a couple dollars at a Goodwill. Had it in my store, I think for 40 bucks. It's been there for a few months, so I sent an offer yesterday for $25 plus shipping, and they took it. So yeah, just a few bucks into 25 for a pretty obscure item. So like I said, that was it for today. A quick 3 items, pretty easy. But I got the iPad, so I can go through what sold the last few days. And sold some good stuff, sold some cheap stuff. I say the word stuff a lot. Did sell a bunch of low-dollar sports cards, $10 and below. I'm not going to go over each and every one of those. One item that's cool that I sold I think yesterday is this baseball jersey. This is the Salt Lake Bees. They're a minor league baseball team, and probably their claim to fame is that Mike Trout played there for a little while because it's the minor league affiliate for the Angels. This didn't have a name or a number on the jersey, just a blank majestic jersey, and it sold pretty quickly for 40 bucks plus shipping. One of the new things I've been doing this week is listing 3 pieces of clothing per day because I have a big pile of it. I hate listing clothes, so I told myself I am listing 3 items per day until it's all listed. So far, so good. I've got a bunch listed, and actually my inventory count is up over 900 items now. I think I'm at like 920 as of this morning. I had dipped back down to about 875 because I've been a little bit lazy, like keeping it at that 900 level and above. So yeah, get stuff listed, it sells. Now, the next item is an item that was actually returned to me. It's a bunch of basketball cards from 1981-82. I sold these as an auction, and I think it went for like $72 the first time. And got a message back from the guy after a couple weeks saying, hey, I just didn't realize how many duplicates were in this lot. I'd like to return it for a refund. Well, generally, when I'm selling sports cards, first off, To me, returns is a no-no. Second, if it's an auction item and you want it, it's a no-no. But I did have returns set up as eligible, so I had to take the return. Got it back, reran it as another auction. This time went a little less. So I sold it for $72 the first time. This time I only got $51, but at least I still got a pretty good sale out of it. Next, I sold another football helmet. I have 3 more that I just picked up the other day in the garage that I got to get listed. They're kind of dirty and got to get them cleaned up, so that's why I've been avoiding those. A little more work. This one here is a really cool Schutt air helmet, gold with a blue face mask. Probably had like a custom paint job done for a high school or Pop Warner type football league. But this one here I got decent money, got $35 plus shipping. This next one I've had for a really long time. You hear me talk a lot of times where I have items for 2 and 3 years. It's not really that uncommon. You get an item, you list it. If it's out in your storage bins, you kind of forget about it after a while. This is one of those items. Fairly obscure. It's a beach towel, but has State Farm Insurance logo on it. So that's it. It didn't say like Jake from State Farm, so I know it's not new. It's a little bit older towel. Had it in my store for $30. Obviously, it took a while, but it did finally sell. Got that $30 plus shipping. One card I will talk about is this Elvin Hayes autographed basketball card. I'm going to say it. It's been in my store for a few years. Yeah, it's been around for a while. This brand isn't very popular, and the signature was starting to bleed where it kind of like along the edges of the autograph, it kind of yellows and kind of discolors a little bit. So not top condition on this one. Had it in my 35% off sale, so it sold for $16 and change plus shipping. And I did just put that one into an envelope, shipped it out eBay standard envelope for 51 cents. As I always say when I do that, if you like those type of envelopes that I use, RSVP type envelopes, I do have a link down below where you can check those out. 2 more items is a Sony Watchman. Now, I remember as a kid when these Watchmen came out, it was so cool to have a portable handheld TV. It was amazing that you could carry one of these around and watch a little 2-inch black and white screen. So I got this more out of nostalgia more than value because these don't sell for a whole lot. I bought it for just $1 at a thrift store, and that was the only reason I picked it up. Sold for $10 plus shipping. This did power on and work. You can see in the picture the screen came up, got static, but the antenna was also broken, so it's kind of a parts unit, but still kind of a really neat item. And the last sale was an item that I picked up a couple weeks ago at an estate sale for $5. I got 2 of these different little Peanuts figurines made by Westland. Years ago, I had this huge Peanuts and Snoopy estate sale haul. I did a video just about that. So I was familiar with this brand and these type of figures. Knew that I could get about $20 a piece for them, and that's what this one sold for. So I bought it for $5 at the estate sale, sold it for $20, and it didn't take too long. All right, so that's it for sales. Like I said, today's gonna be a quick, easy shipping day, so I got more than enough time to get this video done and get my 3 pieces of clothes listed. So let's go over some stuff that I've picked up, stuff that I'll be selling either on eBay or my antique booth. We're gonna start off with the Angels. Yeah, Charlie's Angels. This is a Topps Charlie's Angels almost set from 1977. Needs 4 cards. There's my little list here, and you can tell these are vintage, and on the back of them you put them all together and make this big puzzle. There's the Angels there. Let me see if I can get a good one with it. Who was your favorite? Was it, who's that? Is that Jacqueline Smith? Is that her name? Or you had there it is, Farrah Fawcett. There, the show always had to get them in bathing suits as much as they could, I think, back then. I remember. I was young, but I remember. There. How about that one? Some great aerobics workout gear from the 1970s. So, cool little set here. I'm not sure what this is actually going for complete. I need the 4 cards, so I'm not sure if I'm going to try to pick up those 4 and complete it or just sell it as a near set. My guess is this sells for like $20 to $30, somewhere in that range. From that same deal, I picked up a big bulk lot of different non-sport type cards. A lot of cool stuff in here, but nothing that's near complete set. My favorite, which I'm trying to put the set together because it was my favorite show or at least one of my favorite shows as a kid, Battlestar Galactica. Yeah, I need a few cards for this set, so I got a bunch of extras in here. How about this one? Yeah, we had a bunch of Happy Days. There's the Fonz. There's cards from MASH. Uh-oh, I know someone's going to like these. Look, we got Happy Days. John Travolta, Olivia Newton-John in that one, looking pretty good. So yeah, I love this kind of stuff. These aren't in the greatest condition. They're probably mid-grade, not great, not terrible. So I'm not sure how I'm going to sell these yet. That's kind of why they've been sitting on in this box on the shelf for the last few weeks. Here's some more booth type items. These are football sets. I think these are all football anyways. Maybe 1 or 2 basketball in here. And there's about a dozen sets down here. I'm going to show you one of them and how I put them into my antique booth. These are small little sets. This one is 1996 Ultra Football. So what I do is I take one card so they can see what it looks like, put it in this holder on the top. Here's my price tag. So it says the description, what's in the set, have it in the box. And then what I do is I'm going to shrink wrap this box so it's all tight so they can't get into the set. Because if you just put this in here in your antique booth, people are going to open the box, they're going to flip through the cards are going to be all over the place and get mixed up. Yeah, we can't have that. So either tape the box shut, which they will still cut through the tape. Trust me, people will do whatever they need to do to get into this box. Even if I shrink wrap it, someone might open it. But so I'm going to shrink wrap it, put it in there. These sets don't sell for a whole lot. There's no big name rookies in there. And they probably sell on eBay anywhere from $5 to $15, somewhere in that range. So I put them at like 10 and 12 bucks a piece. They've been selling pretty good for me. And like I said, I have about a dozen of them here all done. They were bought through an online auction. I bought about 40 different sets, some of them missing cards, and these ones were the ones that were actually missing cards that I had to go online and spend about 30 bucks to get all the different cards I needed to fill all these up. So definitely going to fill up my booth with some good inventory here. All right, David, yeah, I'm giving you a little shout out here. I got your Captain America figure back here, but I got the Sun's Gorilla dunking on him on this little bobblehead thing over here. So I'm holding them for you. I don't know when I'll see you again next time, but I'll hold Captain America for you and make sure that I bring them. I almost forgot. If you watched this far and you didn't watch Monday's video, we're doing the How Much Did Mike Spend at Goodwill contest. So make sure you go back to Monday's video, enter the amount that you think that I spent at Goodwill in April to be entered for the contest. I've been doing this for the last few months. There's only been a few entries, so I think there's less than 10 entries this month. And here's what we're giving away. Again, you're going to have your choice. Whoever gets the closest is going to have their choice. 2 more of these Star Wars trading card packs. You can get the electronic handheld football. I know someone's really been trying to get this one. Let's see. I like the sound. Yeah, it's such a great sound. Keep doing it. Or if you're into sports cards, you can just tell me what sport you collect and I'll send one random card from that sport. So you'll have your choice of 3 items, but you have to go back to Monday's video and guess how much I spent at Goodwill last month. And it's free to enter, so go do it. Right, a few other random items that I've picked up here this week from my antique booth. We have this Wizard of Oz little tumbler here. Yeah, I gotta hold it back here because of the lighting. Really cool. It's double-sided image. You got the top on there. There's the label still on the bottom. It was brand new. I think I paid $3 for this, so probably put it in my booth for 10. I gotta check this bobblehead out first. Now this is the older style. This is actually the Phoenix Coyotes before they switched over to the Arizona Coyotes. Sometimes this brand is worth a little bit on certain teams. It's hard to find. Doesn't have the box. The bottom's a little bit rough. Some of the paint's chipped off. But worst cases, I put it in my booth for $10. If I'm lucky, it goes for a little bit more on eBay. Also, just picked these up yesterday. A couple of these Green Bay Packers. These are like little can holders or can koozies. You put them in there, hold it by the face mask, and have your drink. And as a bonus, each one of them had one of these little antenna topper / Christmas ornaments. I think these were $3 a piece. Yeah, got it on the bottom. $3.49. Probably $8 to $10 for this, and this little thing probably get another few bucks for. So got 2 cups, 2 of those. Headed to the booth. I'm always picking up Disney items. Just got this Disney Vinylmations Plus plush. If you look them up on eBay, they don't sell for a whole lot. They're probably $5 to $10 brand new. I picked it up for $1, but I figure I can throw it in my booth for $5, $6, maybe even $7.95 and get a sale there. If you've seen my booth pictures, you know I have a lot of bobbleheads in there. I'm always picking up loose ones in the stores. This one actually came from my guy, these 2 here. I got this Jonathan Papelbon one from the Red Sox. Kind of a big face, oversized head bobblehead. And this one of Larry from the Three Stooges. I've had this one a few times in the box. I've actually had all different Three Stooges. These were put out by Harrah's Casinos. Probably like $10, maybe $7.95, somewhere in there for each of these. Funko Pops, it's also a very popular item that I sell in my booth. Even loose ones like this. If I find them for like $1, I'll pick them up. Or sometimes I trade at book bins. I use some of my trade to get these, and that's what I did on these 2. So I think these were $4 each in trade. If you're not familiar with book bins, they're like a trade, buy, sell, trade type place. You can take items there, get trade, get other merchandise, and I do that a lot. So I move just to explain it, I take some of my slower moving items or items that haven't sold, take them there, trade them for items that I can sell and that I know will sell better. And pick these up. These were loose. These were $4 each there. So I'll turn that $4 into probably $5.95 at my booth. So you're saying, Mike, you're only making $1.95. No, I'm actually making a little more because I traded items that I don't want and can't sell for items that will sell. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Tomorrow KK will be back in the video. So I'll have my daughter back in the video. She sold another item. She's going to be out of debt. We'll talk about that a little bit. And yeah, she's excited about that. Here's the last item I'm going to show you. I've never bought these before, and the only reason I did, first off, I bought 3 bags of them, 3 bags full, and they were $3 per bag. At least that bag was $3. I think this really big bag, they charge a lot. $4 for this big bag and $3 for this. So I only have $10 into all these craft stampers, and the only reason I bought them was because there was like a brand name on the side. They weren't all generic. Have to get my glasses out so see if I can read the size, see what brand they are. A bunch of them say Penny Black as like the person or company name that these are. So that was the only reason I bought these. I figured I'd take a chance, learn a little bit, see if it's worth selling some of these stampers. I see a lot of bags like this at Goodwills, and a lot of times they're priced up, but for the price and investment of $10, educate myself a little bit on these, see if it's worth it, see if I can make some money on some stamps. Or are they called stampers? Stamps, stampers, I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna try to make some money on them. All right, that's it for today. Thanks everybody for watching. And you know, I always appreciate when you hit that thumbs up button and any comments that you leave down below. A couple other things, watch tomorrow's video. KK sold another item. And go back to Monday's video if you haven't entered the contest for how much I spent at Goodwill. Try to win something for free. It's free. All you gotta do is watch that video and put a comment down below. All right, that's it. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you next time.